Welcome to I'm good with money, but I hate the idea of budgeting. Hi, I'm Kylie from My Money Zen, where we teach people how to make the most of their everyday money. Today's episode is I'm good with money, but I hate the idea of budgeting. And quite frankly, I'd be worried if you didn't. I think most people have tried to create a budget in the past, have got, part way into it. And the problem is that they don't last and they don't really add anything to our lives. And, they're on a spreadsheet or in a drawer. And then it's like, how do you track it? And you have to break it just to pay for things. And then you feel bad that you broke it, but you had to spend the money. And it just feels like a whole lot of wasted time. But the problem is that, we all work really hard and we really want to make the most of our money. So what do? Particularly if you're like savvy and you want to do it yourself, but you don't want someone else to do it. What you need is a new approach to budgeting that actually works for you. So here are our top 3 tips to create a budget that doesn't suck and that you can actually stick to. All of these tips are around it being realistic in one way or another. So number 1, make sure that you're being guided to create a budget that includes everything that happens in your life throughout the year. So if you're not putting aside the right amount of money for upcoming bills and expenses, it's only natural that you're going to need to break it in some way to pay for those financial commitments. So you want something that's going to help you calculate that number correctly. Number 2, again on that same theme of being realistic, is once you've highlighted what's left over, you want to be able to put the split of how much you're going to spend and how much you're going to save at a realistic point. So there's no good, saving 100% and be like, yeah, I'll do that forever, when clearly you need to live and you need to have a good time as well. So having that guidance to set the spending and the saving to something that you actually want to do and you're not feeling like I'm on a budget. And then number 3, again on this theme of it being realistic, is not having to track expenses and having to put regular time in at certain, specific times to keep it going. You don't need to be categorizing stuff and tracking and writing down, and because however easy it might be, we're busy, we've got a lot to do, and we need to make sure that there's a system in place that's going to look after us even when we're busy. So you want to set up something that is a year-long budget and is a system that's going to roll that budget out throughout the year so that you can do all your work up front, and that system's going to look after you in the year to come. Setting up realistic budgets that are based on what you really want is exactly what we do at My Money Zen. So if you'd like to hear when we have our next intake, jump on over to mymoneyzen.com and pop your email in. Remember, it's not how much you earn, it's what you do with it that really counts. And we'll catch you next time on I'm Good With Money, But.